Alright, we're going live. We're making some remelt recycled colored lures and continuing. I made a YouTube video today and we're going to finish those up using this black and chartreuse color. I've got some of those I'm going to make. Probably going to make them in some crappie lures, some crappie minnows and the slab man. And we got this pot full and it's heated up and we're going to make some black remelts. So y'all hop in here and kind of just laid back making some today. So got some new black to use for this. I got a big thing of it, so it's not been opened yet. What's up, Natural State Fishing? Trying to get some baits made. What's up, Cussing Kentuckian? Getting some black baits made today. Alright, ready to get those. We're going to probably do a lot of bass baits in the remelt. Let's see here. We added a bunch of black color in there, so it's looking pretty black. We got a bunch of different colored flake in it though, so just like usual. Again, this is from like old plastic that we have in these boxes. It's like these two colored. I can't remelt these and make one color, so I just throw them in here and turn them black. Almost went fishing today. I got to save that gas money for bill start of the month and all that. Oh yeah. It's a pretty nice day outside though. It's supposed to be pretty hot tomorrow, but I'm ready for the spring though. Also making some, I made a YouTube video today. I'm trying to have one posted every 2 weeks, and I've got them scheduled ahead of time. So we made some black and chartreuse, and we're going to finish up some of them here in a second too. I got to run upstairs real quick. I'll be right back. Give me 10 seconds. Back. Now we're gonna get started. All right, is that oil or tar? We're making soft plastic fishing lures. More fishing, less politics. Alright. I'm gonna get some more bass plates in here. We're gonna make the stick worm, we got the crawdad, we got Hellgrammite, making about everything today for these. I'm wanting to design a new lure sometime this summer. I'm 100% doing it sometime this summer. I'm making a new lure. I'm trying to come up with a bunch of sketches. I've been just kind of doing it during my free time, just sitting there drawing sketches of stuff, and just got to decide what I want to do. I want to make a swim bait because I have the swim bait mold and I'm going to get rid of it because it's not very good, and it takes me forever to make these. You have to inject them one by one, and the guy that makes my molds, he said he can make them like whatever I design. We're just going to have to fix it up to where the mold works good, and he can make it where I can just do it in one injector hole. So I'm wanting to design like a 4-inch swim bait, something like that, but I also want to just try to think of something that's just different than other companies. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but kind of just taking it easy and drawing sketches until I figure out something I really want to do. But I don't know if you guys ever have any ideas, you can send me something that you wouldn't mind me using. What's up, Brantley, Simon, and Riley? Hey, from Minnesota, what is your specialty bass lure? If I would say specialty, I would say obviously our specialty would be the one crawl that I designed, and it's a 3.5-inch crawdad. I can show you it here in a second, but our most popular baits is probably that one, and then the Hellgrammite, and obviously a stick worm too. It's kind of real popular. It's probably stick worm's probably popular for everybody, so it's so common. See some of these black. Should we add anything to these black ones? I know we made some black ones a little while ago. Should we add some flake to them or anything, y'all think? These remelt black colored baits. Let me see what y'all think. I mean, they've already got a ton of flake in it, but if we just add like a lot of one color, then it'll kind of just take it over a little bit. I mean, we could add blue, but it's whatever y'all think. I don't know. Blue or red or holographic flake, maybe. Yeah, wearing the gloves for sure. I'm going to, been making sure I do that extra. Should we add some holographic flake? Let me see. I'll show y'all what that looks like. I don't have much left of it actually, but we could just dump the rest of it in there. Holographic flake, maybe. Maybe some chartreuse flake, black and chartreuse for the remelt color. What y'all think? We're adding some flake to this. I think I'm going to, because the last few we did were just black with all this random flake. Should we just add a random flake to it? Add a bunch to it and see what it looks like. Here, we'll just add the chartreuse and the holographic. See what it looks like. We got chartreuse flake. I don't use this a whole lot. We could add the rest of this to it. I don't know. Might just keep that. Not use this flake that much. Yes, this is kind of wasting a lot of flake, but make something a little different than usual. I'm not sure how much it'll change it. Oh yeah, there's that bunch added in there. There we go. That looks good. Let's do that. If you guys are new here, check out jollybaitcompany.com. We make soft plastic fishing lures. Right now we're making some remelt recycled baits, which is like old plastic that we're remelting back down in a pot and making something new out of it. We added a bunch of black and some chartreuse flake. We're going to see how it turns out. I might just forget this black and chartreuse from earlier and save that for the YouTube video I made. But y'all check out the new video from yesterday. I think it was the tilapia magic color and perch. That was probably my favorite two colors I made in a video. Those look really good, so y'all go check that out. That video, full video I dropped yesterday. Those two colors are on the website for now, unless somebody goes and buys them, which I think somebody told me they were. Somebody had messaged me about them. I might have to get my charger here in a second. If you guys got any questions about our baits, then let me know. Check out jollybaitcompany.com if you want to look in all the colors we have. We got a bunch. Perch color looked good on the stick bait. Yeah, I think that probably looked the best out of that video. I like that in the stick worm. Yeah, those look really good. Honestly, I didn't expect it to be that good because I just didn't know how that white side would turn out, but it looked about like the picture that I pulled up. So, and tilapia magic is really just watermelon with a bunch of different flake added to it. So those colors really turned out good. Let's go ahead and get some injected. Get started. Again, guys, if you're new, you can get these recycled baits, $6 for 3 packs. You won't get these exact ones unless you order later, because I've not got any of these bagged yet, so these are going to sit out for a little bit. But yeah, that's a pretty good deal. If you want to try us out, you can get these remelts $6 for 3 packs, $2 a pack, and there's really nothing wrong with them. That's the colors that I use most of the time when I go. Get some of the Heldermite poured now. The thing I hate about doing these remelts is I make a mess, because my whole floor here's a mess from this color dumping out injector. Custom Kentucky, and if you're still here, do you use a swim bait a whole lot, like on the creeks or anything, or Green River? I think you said you fish those spots. I just haven't used a swim bait a whole lot, and designing a new swim bait is really hard because there's not really much you can change. I don't know. But I've not used a swim bait a whole lot myself, so. But it's something that's really popular, and I'm wanting to design one, so we'll see. I don't know if any of you guys have used swim baits a whole lot. If you guys are diehard swim bait users or anything. I mean, I'd like to design a new Hellgrammite someday. I really like this one though, and I'll probably keep it for a really long time though. It's a perfect size for what I do. I use swim baits sometimes, but if I'm using a search bait, I go with cranks or chatters. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Also thinking maybe one of the beaver style baits, I guess that's what they're called, or just a creature bait. That's not. I don't want anything to be close to my crawl though. I want it to be something different. Top 3 spring baits. Oh, your Hellgrammite now. Your Hellgrammite now is money. Yeah, I'll keep this Hellgrammite probably for a very, very long time. If I ever change this, it'll be the last one that I change if I was to change all these. But I want to design my whole lineup eventually. So it's all my stuff, you know. Also, I'm looking into different plastic too. Which I can't make these with a microwave. A lot of mine I use out of a microwave. If I get a shooting star, there's just different plastic that you can get where it's extra stretchy. So, but yeah, top 3 spring baits. I mean, I use my stuff mostly, so I would say the Crawdad, the Hellgrammite, and probably Ned Rig, probably, or maybe the Grub or something like that. One of the crappie baits. It's probably what I use the most. But if I was to pick something else other than soft plastics, I like using what's it called? Those little crawls. I think it's gosh, I can't even remember what they're called now. The little hard bait crawls that I use them sometimes. I can't remember the brand. Anyway, usually a swim bait is a chatter trailer for me, with or without a skirt on it. Oh, okay. For a chatter trailer, okay, that sounds. Oh yeah, Rebel Crawl. Yeah, that's right. Rebel Crawl. But I am about to use some Rock Creek Bait Company this spring though more. Y'all check them out. I do like using those jigs and I really want to try to catch more with my fly rod this year. I'm not very good at it, but I want to try that more. Because people say, that's probably, I've caught a couple fish with my fly rod, but nothing real huge. I want to try to catch a smallmouth with it this summer, so. What's up, Alalaster, the Radio Demon? Everything eats a Rebel Crawl. I'm just mad they so expensive. Yeah. Oh, I couldn't even remember the company name. I don't use them a whole lot, but I used to use those a lot. I'd have 2 rods with me, one with a Rebel Crawl and one with a Zoom Ultra Vibe Speed Crawls. That was the 2 things that I would always have. And then maybe a white grub when I was little or younger. Got the black remelt color. Added a bunch of chartreuse flake, but still just a colorful looking color because there's so much different flake in it. If you guys are new, check out jollybaitcompany.com. We're making some soft plastic fishing lures You can get these right here that we're making right now, $6 for 3 packs. Get ready for this spring. We've only got a couple months left. Has anybody been fishing lately? I know the weather's not been great. Underrated spring bait is a salamander. Okay. You use a salamander a lot? Like those little lizards. Yeah, I think I've used those before. It's not something I've even thought about making. But I've used that before for sure. Do y'all ever, what time of the year do y'all use a tube bait? A lot. That's something I kind of want to start making. There's not really a designing something to that. It's kind of just what it is, but it's something I feel like people use more than just one time a year. Sorry, I need to show you guys what I'm making, I guess. Here's the Huggermite in the remelt color. Get the black color with, it's got a bunch of different flake in it because it's the recycled remelt color, or remelt colors. It's black, but we added a bunch of chartreuse flake, so that's kind of that's what dominates it, is chartreuse flake. You can't really see it on camera, I don't think, but anyway, that's what you can get for $6 for 3 packs. You get random. It'll be the Huggermite, the crawl, the stickworm, the Ned rig, the action worm. I think there might be a few 7-inch worm packs in there, but mostly those. Here's the Ned rig. Oh crap, this one messed up. I thought I didn't have enough plastic in it. We got dents in here, we'll have to redo this one. Got the action worm. For some reason I've never had luck with tubes other than float jigging for panfish. Everyone swears by it, but I can't catch bass for crap on them. Huh. I've used them at the creek a couple times and they've not done great for me, but I got people asking me to start making them, or asking if I do make them and stuff, so I don't know. I heard that some people like them, so I don't know. There's a lot of different stuff I'd like to make. I just need to do one though for now. There's the action worm. I found wild success with them on small ice. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess it might just be different areas or something. I don't know. Different areas have different success with different stuff. I love fishing. Appreciate you coming in, Carlos. I'm probably doing something wrong because I'm the only person in the world with that problem, it seems. I've still not went by Cussing, Kentucky, and I've still not went by that Fox Hollow. I'm gonna go by there, the dog supply, whatever. Try to go by there before the spring. See if they'll put some baits in there. There's some stick worms. Yeah, if you guys are new here, check out jollybaitcompany.com. You can get these that we're making right now, 6 packs for $6 for 3 packs. So $2 a pack. These are recycled. There's nothing wrong with the plastic. It's just been remelted down, just like any other color we really do. The only difference is there's more color flake in it. But I use these colors myself a lot of the time because I'll just have it. There's just a lot of extra plastic. I want to get a shooting star machine, and then I'll be able to then I won't have all this extra plastic laying around. Then I won't have to clean out my injectors every single time. They'll just stay hot. But where's everybody watching from? Has anybody been fishing this weekend or recently? We're making some black colored baits right now. If you haven't, guys, check out our most recent video making fishing lures. We made a couple colors one's called Perch and one's called Tilapia Magic. And those are really cool colors. You can check out our long video we just posted yesterday. But yeah, those colors look really good. They're on our website right now until they run out of stock. So you can check that out. And I'm having a video scheduled every 2 weeks, so I'll keep making them. I got them posted ahead of time, so it should be pretty good. Already got a couple made. I made one today. We made some black and chartreuse and some USA fishing colors. It's kind of, I made some USA color ones a while back, and they look better than the ones I did today, I think. But they still look pretty good. And that'll be posted in a couple weeks. What's up, Matthew? Crawl molds filled up. What's up, burpee fishermen? Everybody that's new here, we're Jolly Bait Company. We're making soft plastic fishing lures. You can check our website out and pick up 3 packs for $6 for these recycled ones. And we have a lot of different colors you guys can check out. Nice baits, appreciate it, Jason. Sorting through my tackle now as I watch because this coming weekend is calling my name. we're supposed to have really warm weather here where I'm at tomorrow. So, but I think it's supposed to get back cold again. So, who knows? We got a couple months, and then we'll be trying to get some fishing in. For me, I probably won't go anytime soon. Probably wait till after turkey season. So, I'm from Ohio. Just wondering, do you watch any other bait makers on YouTube? I used to watch the World's Worst Fishing guy, and I think he's probably the biggest one there is. That's who I watched before I started making baits, but since I started making them, I've not watched him as much. I watch probably one every. Actually, I haven't watched him in like 5 or 6 months probably. So, but yeah, if you want to watch good bait making videos, then probably watch his. If you're not watching mine are not that. Mine are okay, but check out his. He's got a lot of videos to watch. So it's gonna bite us in the butt around here come March. Yeah. Hopefully not that bad. Right after turkey season though, I'm really gonna try to go to the creek a bunch for every weekend, hopefully. For every other weekend, maybe. Might try to get some crappie fishing in the spring somewhere. Hi from Poland. Appreciate you coming in, Zobber83. Filling up the Huggermite. Action worm. Make a mess doing this. What else do you make bait wise? So we have crappie baits and we have bass baits. I got 3 different crappie lures and 12 different colors. Yeah, 12 different colors. The 3 crappie baits are the crappie minnow, and one's called the crappie slab man, which is like a 2-legged grub, and then a grub worm for the crappie baits, and then for the bass baits we have 7 different baits, 6 different colors, plus Custom Shop on our website has like 100 different colors. You kind of just go through, scroll through, and you'll just see all of those on that tab on the website. But for the bass lures, we have an action worm, a Ned rig, a grub worm, stick worm, crawdad, hoogermite, and 7-inch curly tail worm. So that's our whole lineup right now. Hopefully you're gonna get some more soon. Gonna try to get a new one this summer sometime, so we'll see how it works out though. If you guys are new though, check out our website, jollybaitcompany.com. You can get these remelts, 3 packs for $6, 3 random packs for $6. Plus, you can check out all of our other stuff. Follow us on Instagram. I post pictures of basically all the ones we make. Plus, check out our newest YouTube video. We made some pretty cool colors there. And I usually post some on TikTok as well. But let's go ahead and look at these crawls. Let's look at the crawls first. There's the first run of the crawls, and this with the chartreuse flake, black remelt. It looks good. I don't know how well you guys can see the flake, but it's got a bunch of different colored flake, and then we added the chartreuse, bunch of chartreuse, so looks pretty good. We hang them up to sit for, well, I usually go to college, so I usually leave them here hanging up for about a week before, at least a week before I bag any of them. They sit out, kind of harden a little bit. I mean, they don't get hard all the way, but they kind of just sit out and cure from being real hot. If you was to put them straight in the bag, they're going to be super easily to break. But after about a couple of days, they're going to get as hard as they can, as hard as they will. So you can go and bag them after a couple of days, but. At least that's how I've always done it. It's turned out pretty good. Some people might sit them out longer. I have no idea. A couple days and they're usually pretty good. One day's probably fine enough, but. There's the other. All of them look good. Gotta check them, make sure there's nothing wrong with them before we bag them. The remelts are a good deal. I'm stocked on soft plastics for the year, and I go fishing at least weekly. Oh yeah, they are for sure a good deal. I feel like. Honestly, I don't even know if it's worth me making them. But I try to just trying to clean up my area, so having to remelt a bunch of this down, and that's the easiest way to get rid of it. They're either just gonna be sitting under my table or sell them for $2 a pack. Give you guys a good deal. You can try them out yourself, and then if you like them, you can look at the other colors. And I've got boxes full of remelts. There's 2 of them right now, and I still got a bunch hanging up. Let's go ahead and get these out. I don't know, what's y'all's favorite, for people that's in here and that like know what baits I have, what is your favorite one that I have? I usually make more of the stickworm and the crawl, because I have those molds. I can make more at a time, but I don't know what people like the best, really. I mean, my best sellers are probably those 2 plus the elder bite, but I still try to make a bunch of the action worm and the Ned rig as well. Hugger mite is your favorite? That's my favorite too, anyway. Like, whenever I first started making the hugger mite, I didn't even really. I just bought the mold to try it out, and I've never fished with Hellgrammite before I bought the mold. And Hellgrammite, they're hard to find anywhere, and they work. Yeah, for sure. It's such a sleeper crappie bait too when they want a big profile. Yeah, I think you've said that before. I need to try that next time I go crappie fishing. But whenever I first bought it, I never used a Hellgrammite before, and I just took it out to the creek, first ones I made. And I'm not even serious. That day that I went fishing was probably one of the best I've had. Like, I mean, we was catching them all day long. And I was like, I guess I need to start making these all the time. So, but yeah, I want to try to find. I need to find something. I want to make something that's like the Hellgrammite, like something a whole lot of people don't make, but it is a great bait to use. But I mean, isn't every company trying to do that anyway? So I don't know. What's up, Kayaks? I'm not sure what their name is. There's some of the Hellgrammite right there. And honestly, I think black's probably one of the popular colors for the Hellgrammite. So this remelt color, it's a good one. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to design a crappie bait though, because crappie, like, I don't know. I could make a Hellgrammite that's small enough for crappie. Now that would be, I just came up with that. That might be something to, I don't know if I've ever seen a 1.5 inch, 2 inch Hellgrammite. I don't know, something that looks like a Hellgrammite that's 2 1/4 inches long or something. I don't know. One and a half or 2 inch Hellgrammite, yes. I feel like I knew you'd like that. Yeah, it sounds. I like the idea of that. I'd fish a random remelt Hellgrammite anywhere, kind of like that Rebel Crawl. I'll catch something anywhere. Yeah. I'm surprised that it works in ponds, and that's where a lot of people I've seen videos using it as a pond, and that kind of surprises me. But something different, I guess. Buy that, take my money. Yeah, I might have to draw that up. I don't know. Would we want it to be this exact Hellgrammite, just smaller, or something with just a lot of legs? I don't know. I'll have to do some sketches and try it out. And I mean, I would sell those in a lot per pack too, since they're that small. 20 per pack probably. I've caught crawdads on Rebel Crawls, no joke. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, I like that Hellgrammite, 2 inch Hellgrammite. I mean, these are 3 inches though. I mean, something that's like half the size of this one, 1.5 inch. I like that. Something that would fit on a jig head. Huh. I'll think about that. I feel like the company that makes this mold probably has a smaller Hellgrammite. I'm not really sure, to be honest. If you guys are new here, check out jollybaitcompany.com. You can get remelt recycled baits for $6 for 3 packs is what we're making right now. And you can check out our custom shop. There's so many different colors to choose from. Again, we dropped a new long video yesterday. We made a couple more colors. I usually make 2 colors per video, and yesterday's was tilapia magic and perch. And that perch color is really nice looking. It's you can check out that video and see what it looks like. Let me go ahead and pour some more. There's the crawl, Ned rig, and action worm build up. There's some company that makes hugger mites out of TPE instead of standard plastic. They charge way too much for them. Are you talking about the Nico brand? Yeah, they put like 4 per pack, and it's honestly I think it's double the price that mine are for 12 per pack. But I have seen videos and those are really nice looking hugger mites. I mean, they stretch out like this long. I could probably spread my arms out all the way and they still wouldn't break. That's the plastic I was talking about earlier. I really want to, I think that's what it's called. Looked it up, Nico, yeah, Nico. Yeah, that TPE. I don't know, I've seen that plastic. I can't use it in a microwave. You got to use like a shooting star, or one of these pots probably will work, but I want to start making some of those, but with that plastic, I don't know. It's a lot more expensive. That plastic is, obviously. But one of the swim baits that I drew up, it was really weird. I was just kind of messing around, just drawing. But like I was trying to think of a swim bait with like more extra action on it and putting like arms on it somehow, but then it kind of wouldn't be really a swim bait. I drew it and it was a swim bait and then like 2 arms coming off of it, and then at the end of both of the arms put like a curly tail on the end of the arm. So then as the swim bait's swimming, you've also got beside it on both sides. It would almost be like I don't know. It almost looks like it'd be 3 fish fishing, or 3 fish swimming, 2 little fish beside it as the curly tails, and then the swim bait in the middle. I don't know. That was just a random idea, but I don't know how that would work. This is not the Middle East. Yeah, I don't know if I've got some kind of setting. I think a lot of them's over. It's not American people on here. I don't know if there's a setting set. I fish 6-pound mono. I can't afford their prices. Yeah, I break off a lot too. I like being in a kayak though, because I can, or wading, I guess, because you can just float right up to your bait if you get hung or something. And I don't really lose as much. Like, it's more expensive jig heads or shaky heads. I can just go get them off instead of losing them. What's up, Andrian? I'm gonna go get my phone charger real quick. I didn't come prepared here too well. We're letting these cool down. We're making some remelt plastics. Probably gonna have to heat some more back up here soon. I might just go and throw some in there. That won't take too long. Be right back. Got the charger out. So now we're good for a little bit longer. Everybody leave a like on the video. If you guys are new, jollybaitcompany.com. You can find our baits there. We're making soft plastic fishing lures right now. If you got any questions about them, let me know. We got tons of different baits and tons of different colors y'all can check out. And our long videos, we show people how we make them, if they're making them for themselves. Plus, we kind of try to advertise ours as well. No, this summer I'm really hoping to kind of fish some more at different places instead of going to the same place that I always go, or the same like 2 or 3 places. I'm wanting to try to explore some new creeks and stuff. I think we're gonna go down to Tennessee, some creeks down there, and try some new places. Hopefully the Helgermite will still work at all the places I go. We'll see. You know what soft plastic I'd like to see again? Sluggos. What are sluggos? Is that a type of bait? Not sure if I've ever seen that. There's some of the Helgermite. Do you open pour? I've tried open pouring some swim baits whenever I first started. I just ain't really got into it. It's a lot more time consuming, and it's just not really worth the time for what I could sell them for, really. I think somebody I watch on YouTube that I used to watch on YouTube a lot. He does a lot of open pours. I'd say he probably still does, but he's got so many subscribers, he probably sells them for quite a bit anyway. They probably are in high demand for him. But whenever I did try it, it was a lot more difficult than this. I mean, it was my first time doing it, so I messed up on these again. But yeah, Max, do you do open pours yourself? No, a lot of my followers are bait makers themselves. So, yep, you do open pours. Do you do them like only on swim baits, or you do like curly tail worms? I think I've seen them done on like a trick worm or something. I'm not sure what all you can do it in. Do you sell your open pours, or you kind of just do it for fun, or what? Just swim baits for now. Gotcha. Yo, what's your PB bass? I don't fish lakes a whole lot, so sadly, I mean, it's still not terrible. I caught a 3.5 pounder in the creek, which is huge for the creek that I was at, and I caught a 4 pounder at a pond one time. And I don't fish ponds a whole lot, but mine is 11 pounds. Awesome, dude. That's a good one. That's definitely a good fish. It's a monster. Sluggos were Cincos before Cincos were a thing. Nobody ever thought to wacky rig them back in the 90s, but they rock on that rig. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, they definitely made a killing on Cincos when they made those. But yeah. All right. He's crawling right here. Another thing people ask for sometimes is I've got a 7-inch worm. A lot of people use like 10-inch worms, even maybe bigger than that. Has any of you guys used 10-inch worms a whole lot? And like, where do you use those at? Or I mean, like, you go to use those at like bigger lakes, bigger bass lakes, I guess. I know that's something that's kind of been requested some, but I'm just not really looking into that a whole lot since I already have a 7.5 inch or 7-inch curly tail worm. I've not tried anything that big myself either. Honestly, I need to use the curly tail worm more than I do. It's easy to use. I like a 4-inch curly tail. Always figured that worms that were long were a Florida thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I was probably assuming, like maybe Lake Okeechobee or something, like the big lakes in Alabama maybe, or Texas, bigger bass lakes like that maybe. Yes, I've tried in a pond and got a nice bass. Oh yeah. I'd say so. Do you vacuum chamber? I do not myself. I've not really had a whole lot of problems with bubbles. Every once in a while, if you do like a really transparent solid color, you can see it. You can see bubbles in them, and I won't use those. But most of the time, I've not really had terrible problems with them. I probably should get one. Probably will eventually. 10 to 12 inch in Tennessee. Oh yeah. Nice. Which lakes in Tennessee do you fish a lot of? what plastic saw do you use? I use dead-on plastics. I'm not really. I tried. I didn't really try any other plastic. I think I tried out the Bait Plastics one when I first started, and it like yellowed really easy, so I just quit using it. The swim bait blend. Douglas Watts. Gotcha. Yeah, my buddy's from Tennessee. I'm in one store in Tennessee. It's called Lawson's Outdoors. I don't know if you've ever been there before. That's the one store I'm in Tennessee. I'm hoping to get in some more this summer, maybe. I've kind of messaged around, but I think Lawson's is kind of close to Alabama. Do you have an Insta? Yeah, it's Jolly Bait Company. Everybody go follow it. I post all the pictures. I post a lot of pictures on there of baits that I've made. So hit up Matt McKee at McKee Outdoors and Roy Dunmore at Dunmore Bait and Tackle. Okay, gotcha. Both great people who support small businesses. I'll screenshot this then. I'm possibly. I message like a lot. I messaged a lot on Facebook like a few weeks ago, and a couple of them got back to me on email, sent a price list and everything. But a lot of them are like, let's wait a little bit closer to springtime, because that's kind of when people stock up more, is around that time. So I'm in like 5 or 6 stores in Kentucky. A couple of them, I don't know if I'll ever go back there. Well, I shouldn't even say that. I'm not sure if they'll take anymore, but a couple of my stores in Kentucky do really, really good, and I've been back multiple times. Have like a big section there now, so. Nice, can you follow me in that business? But yep, for sure. Just follow it and I'll get on there after. You from Kentucky? Yep. South Central Kentucky. That's where we're out of. Again, if any of you guys are new, check out jollybaitcompany.com. You can get some recycled colored like we're making right now. Nothing wrong with them. They're just regular baits with different colors in them though. And you can get 3 packs for $6. Plus, we have a custom shop on the website, and it's got a ton of colors to choose from. You just scroll through, and there's a lot of different ones to look at. We got bass and crappie baits. And y'all can check out our YouTube. We got a lot of videos on there of making these. I grew up in Lee County, but live in Knoxville now. Awesome, dude. Are you a Tennessee fan? Absolutely been here so long. Basically a Tennessee fan. Gotcha. One of my good friends is a Tennessee fan, so I've been giving him crap the past little bit because of last week. But I don't know, y'all are better than Kentucky, so we got this one. But I'm pretty sure y'all are gonna beat us in a rep though. So appreciate the follow, Max. I'm starting to make my own baits. I just got my first 2 molds, a Cinco and a 4.5 inch bolt drop shot worm. Awesome to be on the bait. If you need help on making some colors or anything, I've got a complete guide to it that I've kind of talked about where I got everything from. If you can check out that video if that might help you in any way. Do you core shot? I have not tried core shotting any. I've seen that online. People do that. Looks pretty cool. I've just not done it myself. Not sure if I can get a core shot for this stick worm. I don't think I can. But hard to tell our part of Kentucky's accent from the Salina accent. Yeah, for sure. My God. We not got a whole lot left. I'm not sure if I'm probably just gonna finish off this. It's got about half a pot. How about dual injection? Yeah, I do dual injection a lot. I want to get a shooting star so I can do a lot more, and it's a lot more easy to do. Whenever I get that in about a year or two, I'm gonna probably make a lot of 2-color baits. But for now, I just do a lot of single because it's a lot easier and it doesn't waste any plastic, as much plastic. Guys, don't be creepy. Do I need a vacuum? I would say it depends on the plastic you get, but I've not used a vacuum before. I'm probably gonna get one eventually because it's just probably better to make sure, just to be safe. But yeah, I use dead-on plastics, and I don't have any problem with a vacuum chamber. Well, I mean, you just heat it up in the microwave, and you just right out of the microwave you inject it. But I have no idea what that means. But yeah, you need that. You do need one. Got them done. What kind of pigments do you use? What brand? I use Lureworks for everything, so. To Back to the Future reference, you should watch it. Yeah, I've watched all the Back to the Futures. I just don't remember that. Young Buck Back to the Future reference. Yeah, I've literally watched all the Back to the Futures, but I guess I was the only one to miss that reference, so everybody else caught that. Guess I wasn't paying attention to that part. If any of you guys are new here, this is our crawl, our custom design crawl here. These tails, they come attached, and honestly, I feel like it's even a better thing that they are attached. Some people are probably like, oh, I have to rip them off every single time, but if somebody wants it to not be, it's like have a lot of action to it and kind of just float without them moving a whole lot, more subtle, I guess. They can just not rip them off, or if you want it to have a lot of action, just rip them off. And I mean, the action on these are really cool. It's almost like a curly tail at the very tip of the claw. Just, I don't know, I like it. No, it was not a beer. Do you have a website? JollyBaitCompany.com. Sponsored by Ski Citrus Soda. Letting these cool down. Probably got 3 more runs or so, 3 or 4 maybe. Do you remember me? I think you were on here earlier, Brantley, Simon, and Riley. But yeah, guys, check out jollybaitcompany.com. You can get these remelts for 3 packs for $6. Great deal on them. You can try us out if you're new. If you like them, then you can look at all the other colors we got. There's tons of different colors to choose from. Let's see. I'll show y'all a couple. This one is from last week's video, or 2 weeks ago's video. Green pumpkin on one side, white with blue flake on the other, and the crawl. That one looks really cool. I really like that color. I might have to, I think I left one of them for me, so I can use this spring. Oh crap, South Central Kentucky, yeah. Ski for sure. It's the best one, best drink there is. Or best soda. How do you live stream? On YouTube or like TikTok, Instagram? You gotta have 1,000 subscribers, I think, to go live. I think that might be wrong. Can you do dual injection on stream? I was going to earlier, but I don't know if I got a whole lot of time. You can check out my long videos, and there's a lot. There's a few of those I do dual injector with. Let me think. The one that I just posted yesterday is dual injector with a perch color. It's really cool. But yeah, you can check that out. I ain't got a whole lot of time to melt some down and do that. Kind of just trying to get these remelts done. If I fill up this pot of plastic and then I let it cool down, it takes forever to heat back up if it's completely full, because you got a giant one of these, and it takes forever to melt back down. So I try to, whenever I get started, I got to finish all the way and get it empty. So on YouTube, yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. I don't know that for sure, but you just go to post a video and then you can scroll to live. What's the color of the day today? Well, we're doing remelt colors. I guess you can consider this the color of the day. It's black with a bunch of different color flake. We added some chartreuse flake to it, so it's a little bit different, but that's what we're making right now. I made some, I guess I can go ahead and show you guys, but you still got to go watch the video that comes out in, I think this one's scheduled for 4 weeks from now, so, but I made this over here. I made a USA one too. I'll leave that one for that video. It's a surprise. Chartreuse on one side, and then this side's like a smoke color. I probably should have made it darker, but it's one of the what I did was I took I remelted down some colors that I have down here and combined them. We just made some smoke with chartreuse. But yeah, see it better from the side angle. That's probably the color of the day. Greetings from Romania. Appreciate you coming in. Can you try open pour on stream? I can give tips near you. I don't have a mold for open pouring. I used to, but I sold it. I'm Brantley Simon. Gotcha. Okay. Appreciate you watching. But here's one of the remelt colors if you are newer. This was the last one we did. It was this bluish remelt color. I've got a bunch of these packaged. There's just a couple left. JollyBaitCompany.com, guys. You can find all we got. You should do blue crawl with black and blue flakes. like a blue color or like just black with blue flakes? I've got black and blue. Are you saying like blue on one side and then the other side black and blue? If you guys got any color requests, then go to a YouTube video and comment the color, or go to a TikTok video and comment the color. I look at all those whenever I go to make my YouTube videos. Like both of the colors that I made for today, I found off a TikTok comment. Somebody said red, white, and blue, so I made a USA one, and then somebody said black and chartreuse, so I did that. Black with red and orange flakes. Okay, it's just messing up now. You still see me cussing Kentuckian? It says 3 people now. Alright, I think we're good now. At least having some connection problems, it looked like. Everybody drop a like while you're in here. Most of 20. We're Jolly Bait Company. We're making soft plastic fishing lures. We're making some recycled ones right now. You can get these on the website for cheap. $6 for 3 packs. $2 a pack. This is a black color with some chartreuse flake. A bunch of different colored flake, but mainly chartreuse. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm trying to make a lot of the remelt colors black, because black is just a really simple color people use a lot, so. Do you have a Cinco mold? Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you in a second. We're about to open it up, actually. The feed went screwy, but it's back to normal now. Okay, good. I don't know what it was. I think my Wi-Fi was messing up. I turned the Wi-Fi off, and now we're good. So we went to like 80 people to 2 people in here. But there's the action worm coming out. I want to use this more this summer. I'm gonna try to. That action worm. Here's the stick worm you were asking about. SCRTC internet. I'm not even sure what they have, to be honest. Yeah, probably. I feel like they did something different. I'm not sure. I just went to my Verizon data. Works better. Do you play a sport? I'm in college, but I used to play basketball in high school. I go play every once in a while now, but not really much. And there's the stick worm. I'll show you the mold. It's got 14 cavities. It's a great mold. ain't got much plastic left. Do you design all the molds you use? No, I've designed one of them, the crawl mold. But other than that, no. I really want to though. I prefer the skinnier Senkos, good balance between them and the Yamamoto style and robo worms. Yeah, I think it's really cool. And I seen that. Here's the mold. I forgot to show you. And I don't tell people usually where this mold came from because I don't know everybody's selling the Senko. It came from like a smaller company, so not a whole lot of people probably sell it. I mean, it is a skinnier profile, and it's a 5 1/4 inch long. I just think it's a good medium to have. But yeah. Have you tried angling AI molds? Yeah, I usually suggest that company to most people. They probably make the easiest molds to use. There's not really any problems with them whenever you shoot them. But yeah, a lot of people go use those, and I try to stay away from that because I want stuff that not everybody uses. But I'm definitely going to be designing some new stuff hopefully soon. It costs a good chunk of change though to get a mold design. Probably about $400 to $600 if I want to get one designed. I feel like I paid $600 for the first crawl mold, and then after he had the design already made, I'm pretty sure the second one was $400. But still, I caught a bit of money, something like that. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. Could be worse. But I have 2 molds now, and I can make 3 packs at a time. That saves a lot of time. Especially when I get a shooting star, I'm gonna want to get molds designed, because when you're doing 1 pack at a time, that shooting star will you'll be so quick with it. 1 pack at a time, you're gonna be waiting on these molds to cool down more than you're gonna be waiting on anything. That's all you'll be waiting on is these molds to cool down, because they'll be going so fast. But bass, ? Bass. Yeah, we're making bass lures and crappie baits. Wacky rigging robo worms catches on the Green River, but you lose half the pack to rock bass. Oh yeah, I like catching rock bass, and the Little Baron. There's actually still quite a bit there. I feel like Dad used to tell me there used to be more on the Little Baron, but we still catch a good amount of rock bass. And I feel like for a couple years ago, I feel like I didn't catch hardly any rock bass, but the last couple of years I've caught a lot of rock bass, and I still like catching those. I mean, they're still fun to catch, but nothing like a good old smallmouth. But yeah, man, I got to design this 1.5 inch Helgen rod. I'm excited about that now. Got to think of a bass lure though. I have no idea. I've tried sketching stuff up. I'm really trying to think of something good. And any fish is better than nothing. Yep, facts. Whoops. Can't tell this injector is very, very long whenever I fill it up all the way. Cussing Kentucky. And do you have like Instagram or something? I'm not sure if I even have your profile or anything. So when you catch fish, you guys send me some pictures. I like to see that. you're on the Green River and stuff, it'd be great to use. Yeah, they eat through plastic, yeah. This is a great stream, and I'm excited to learn more because I'm 11 years old, just starting to make my own lures from upstate New York. Appreciate it, Max. Appreciate you coming in. Check out all my long videos. They're probably could help you learn what I'm doing. A lot of them is kind of the same thing. It's just different colors. But if you're interested in it, they might be entertaining, I guess. But yeah, I've got a couple videos where I explain where everything I got is from. That might help you out. And I've got, me and my buddies got a channel you could watch too. It's called, if you just search up the Chase Jolly Bait Company, it'll probably be the first thing to pop up. And there's some pretty good fishing videos on there if you want to see us catch with these baits. So just type in the Chase Jolly Baits, and it's like a marine profile picture, so it'll be the first one to pop up. Like YouTube and Reddit, best decision I ever made in my life. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I wish we didn't have it, to be honest, but I use it a lot for my company and stuff anyway. But do you have like email or something where you can send me pictures you take of your fish, if possible? It's alright if you can or nothing, but especially someone around here, it'd be nice to have some fish pics. Gotcha. But yeah, if you ever get pics, you can send it to my email, and I think it's on the website or anything or something. Just jollybaitcompany@gmail.com. No, it's been pretty cool though. I get pictures. I feel like I got more pictures and people to like send me stuff back when I first started, and I had like the different bags. And I feel like my online is like went down since I got these new bags and stuff, which is weird. Online's still okay, but I've got a lot more in stores, making more off in-store stuff now. But I still make some online every once in a while. But I was getting a lot when I first started. People like, I mean, I've sold to almost every state in America, I think, except like Alaska. And I was getting pictures from people from Arizona, Idaho, New York, just everywhere, just catching fish with these, and it's pretty cool. Do you have a boat? No, I don't have a boat. I got friends with boats, and I got kayaks is what I have. I do a lot of kayak fishing in rivers, creeks. One day I might, instead of getting like a boat, I might just get might get a really, really nice kayak, like a couple $1,000 kayak that's got like the motor on it, the whole setup and stuff. I see people doing that. It might be a little bit cheaper than getting an actual bass boat. I don't know. Vibrations, crankbait, Texas leak, and spinnerbait. Gotcha, dude. Smart, yeah. I don't know. It might. I mean, you won't be able to go as fast and get to places quick. But if you like search around and look at good put in and take out places, you could probably. I mean, you'll be just as much chance of catching fish as anybody if you just learn the way to do it. I mean, there's a lot of people that kayak fish now, though, than there used to be. A lot more people that do it. always forget to show you guys this as I'm doing it. If you guys are new, here's the hugger mic coming out. Kayak and waders, same kayak and waders on my end. Ascend 12T from back when they were 550 instead of 850. Oh yeah, Ascend those are heavy, dude. I think that's probably, I'm pretty sure that's what we have. It's one of those Ascend. It might be a 10, is it 10T? I don't know, that might be different. Or 12T, I don't know what it is, but yeah, that thing is super heavy. I have a Perception Outlaw, and that's honestly the best thing I've ever had. And we got it for, I think, whenever we bought it brand new for like 700. Or no, wait, maybe we bought it used for like 600. Yeah, we bought ours used. But you can find them on Marketplace now for kind of cheap, but they've not went down since they've released them. They probably went up. But it's a great kayak. I don't have any complaints about it at all. I've never flipped in it. You can stand up in it and fish if you want. It sits off the ground. It sits off the ground real well. Honestly, I should just make like a review for YouTube or something. I'm sure a lot of people have made one, and you can get like accessories, bags to go on there too. I don't know. It's a great kayak. It's got storage under the seat, rod holders on it, cup holder. When you stand up on it, it's got good traction, so you're not gonna fall. And it's not super heavy either. 80 pounds empty. Gosh. Yeah. I don't know. I use that kayak a lot though too. The Ascend, we'll have two of us going. One of us will use the Ascend and one uses the Perception. The Ascend, actually, we got to put a hole in it actually, and it's leaking real bad. We got to fix that, but I'd like to just get another Perception Outlaw. Those are such good kayaks. A lot of people like the Jackson kayak. Hobie. Hobie is one where they make more for like lake kayaks, I guess. They're more, I'd say those are really heavy kayaks. If I had to guess, I've not had one. That's the kind of kayak that probably would be more like for a lake. Snakeheads, I run 200 horsepower on a boat. Yeah, boat would be, get more places for sure too. You get to go to more places. If you get in a kayak, you're gonna have to kind of just choose where you're gonna have to grind in one area more than you would be able to just try different places. Which not always is a bad thing, because sometimes I'd say we kind of get up and move one spot too quick before really just sticking in one spot, seeing what the fish like, I guess, instead of just get up and moving somewhere. Trying to get some of these hugger mites, Neds, and action worms made, because when I make the stick worms and crawls, I make 2 or 3 packs at a time. So I start doing those, and I got way too much of them compared to these. I filled the whole line with 2 empty 2-liter bottles. 2-liter bottles just in case the hole is thin. Yeah, ours, like, it started to slowly would get water in it for like a year, and we just could not find the hole anywhere on the bottom, and we couldn't find the hole anywhere. I mean, we tried everything, putting suds everywhere and using a flashlight trying to figure out where it was. Couldn't find it, and we would just get out and empty it, and it didn't fill up a whole lot. But then me and my buddy went on Drake's Creek last summer, and towards the end of the float, maybe about half a mile left, he's like, dude, this thing's filling up a lot. And we still couldn't figure it out. And finally he was like, I think we can make it to the end. And then all of a sudden, I just hear him like launch his stuff onto the sandbar. Actually, it wasn't even a sandbar. It was just like a mud, like hill of mud. Threw his stuff on it and hopped out. Or actually didn't hop out, he sunk down. And come to find out, the hole was under where the seat was sitting. And it actually wasn't even the kayak's fault. It was the seat was broke on one side, so the seat was sitting on the kayak instead of in the track or where it's supposed to be at. And a crack was just forming, and it finally just completely cracked the whole thing from, I guess, sitting on it so much. And we had to walk the rest of the float, so that was rough. But anyway, got to fix that before the summer or get a new kayak. Do you make jigs? I do not make jigs. I'll buy the skirts and the hooks before and put them together, and I've got some of those, but I don't like time or anything. Do you use a microwave? I use a microwave for like most of the small stuff I do, but right now we're using a pot for this because we're just remelting stuff down. Again, I want to get a shooting star one day, but that's probably a while from now. W Baits, appreciate it. Tough Tackle Baits, appreciate you joining in. If it's Drake's Creek, you could rig up water snakes to chariot you to the lake. They're so plentiful there, they wouldn't mind. Yeah, it was rough though. We definitely weren't prepared for that. And he threw like our dry box with like our phones and stuff in it. So we're glad nothing broke. We didn't lose anything. Actually, I lost a pole, but that was a different part of the day. He lost a shoe, I think. That was about it. But I couldn't suggest that Perception Outlaw more than anything. It's so good. I'll probably buy another one sometime. What's up, Inga? What's up, Jig It Baits? If you guys are new, thanks for all the likes. Check out our website, jollybaitcompany.com. You can get these remelts for $6 for 3 packs. We're making some black remelts today with like chartreuse flake. It's got a bunch of different flake, but mainly chartreuse. So it looks pretty cool. Get your orders in, get ready for spring. As soon as turkey season's over, I'm gonna be on the water every other weekend trying to catch some smallmouth. Cussing Kentucky, do you fly fish any? I've got a fly rod. It's kind of a cheap one, but I really want to try to get into it more in the creek. I want to catch some smallmouth with it so bad. Oh yeah, and I got this new rod. I'm trying to be extra careful with it. I want it to last me a while. I got this Shimano reel. One of my buddies, he like works at an outdoor store. He suggested the best rod and reel brand. Shimano reel and Dobbins rod is what he said. So I was like, I'm just gonna get one because I want a new rod and reel. I've not got one for a few years, so I bought this one at a pretty good price. I think the reel I got for Christmas, it's like a $80 reel, and then the rod I bought online for it's a $130 reel. It was on sale for $90. So that's the most expensive rod and reel I've had. But I love this. I love it. I can't wait to use it though. But it's a 6'6" medium light. I think medium light's the best for creeks. I don't know. and for crappie, honestly. I just, medium light's my favorite. It's what feels the best to me. It even says dart heads, shaky heads, tubes, and gets it. I'm not even sure what that is. But 6 to 12 pound line, 1/8 to 1/2 ounce lure. That's about what I use everything for. I don't know. I really like this. I'm ready to use it. I'm even keeping a sock on it. I don't even do that ever. I'm just trying to keep it. I'm not gonna break it. I gotta be careful with it. Never tried fly fishing. I want to, but it seems very costly to get into. Yeah, I bought a really cheap one. I can show you mine. It's actually, it's all tangled up. It's all tangled up with something else. So, but I just bought like a, I don't even know. I don't even remember. I know it was less than $100, and it was the whole setup plus like a few flies with it too. I've caught like one really small smallmouth and like some creek chubs or something with it. But I want to catch a good smallmouth with like just maybe like a pound smallmouth. 12-inch smallmouth would be really fun to catch with that. I feel like a 12-inch smallmouth on a fly rod, as much as they talk how it feels like they're fighting more, I guess, I feel like it'd be really fun. I don't know. Let's get these out. Action worm. Yeah, I really respect the no social medias except YouTube. I kind of want to do that myself. One, it gets addicting. And two, I use it for advertising. So there's the Ned rig. What is this? AG Studio says it is. We're making soft plastic fishing baits for bass and crappie. Well, maybe right now we're just doing bass, but you can check us out, Jolly Bait Company, jollybaitcompany.com. We make soft plastic fishing lures. I fish with a Daiwa light action tackle on 6-pound line for smallies, and I don't use a drag or anti-reverse. It's a different kind of fishing that I absolutely love. It's all about finesse. It's interesting. Daiwa's not a bad brand either. I've had one. I mean, they're not even that very expensive, and they're a really good brand, I feel like. And light action I like too. I mean ultralight gets a little bit too light for smallmouth, but it's fun to. My rod that I lost last year, I had to lose ultralight, and it was so fun catching smallmouth on it. I mean, I caught a really big one on that one, and it was like a 20-pound fish. I'm making baits currently. Any color ideas? Well, we're getting ready for spring. What's a good spring color? I would say some watermelon red, or maybe something red. Red bug, maybe. I don't know. There's booger mite coming out. There it is again. There's the other one. I take the dry clicker out of my reels when I buy them, and always use mono. Always use mono. I don't know if I've ever taken anything out of mine before. But yeah, mono, that's probably all I used to. Actually, whenever during COVID, whenever I was really like just watching videos all the time, going fishing like every day, I decided to just try out some stuff, and everybody's using like braid with a mono leader, fluoro leader. I did that for a little bit, but it gets annoying after a while having to retie a leader, and mono works just fine, so I usually use straight mono all the time. It's just easier, cheaper, and weird fish for me, but it works for me. Yeah. Hey, if it doesn't really matter if you're catching fish, that's all that matters. But anyway, I think we're gonna finish this off. Ran out of plastic in the pot. We'll do so. Again, I'm trying to do live every couple weeks, at least once a month for sure. But I'm not home all the time. Only home on some weekends. So we got YouTube videos coming out every 2 weeks. Y'all check that out. Drop post notifications, and you can watch our lives when we go live. Or the videos. Y'all check out jollybaitcompany.com. Check out our baits if you guys are interested. But other than that, y'all check out our long videos. Appreciate y'all coming in today, and we'll see y'all later. And if y'all catch fish with any of our baits, send us pictures.